The Codex Gigas, also known as the Devil's Bible, stands as one of the most enigmatic and mysterious books in history. This massive manuscript, weighing 72 kilograms or 159 pounds and nearly 3 feet tall, is not just a testament to medieval craftsmanship, but a window into the lore, superstition, and fears of its time. Written in the early 13th century, it originated from a Benedictine monastery in Bohemia, now part of the Czech Republic. Legend has it that a monk named Herman the Recluse, facing the unbearable punishment of being walled up alive for his sins, made a desperate pact with the devil himself. In exchange for Herman's soul, the devil helped him complete the book in a single night. An impossible task for any human. The result? The Codex Gigas, a manuscript that would forever carry with it a dark and ominous reputation. What makes the Codex Gigas so remarkable is not only its massive size, but also the content within its 620 pages. Scholars believe the book was completed around 1222, and its contents are as fascinating as its creation story. The text includes the complete Latin Bible, but that's only a fraction of what the manuscript holds. It also contains a variety of other writings, including medical texts, historical chronicles, and even magical spells, formulas for exorcisms and rituals to summon or banish spirits. One of the most eerie sections of the manuscript is a large, full-page illustration of Lucifer, often referred to as the Prince of Darkness. Depicted wearing royal garments, this portrait has fascinated and terrified viewers for centuries, fueling the book's reputation as a cursed object. The Codex Gigas' dark past doesn't end with its creation. Its journey through history is filled with strange and tragic events. In 1594, it fell into the hands of Emperor Rudolf II, a ruler with an insatiable curiosity for the occult. Rudolf, so captivated by the devil's image in the book, refused to return it to the monastery from which it had been taken. Soon after, misfortune struck. Rudolf was overthrown by his brother, lost his empire, and died under suspicious circumstances. This string of events added to the book's dark allure, with many believing that it carried a curse, bringing disaster to anyone who possessed it. One of the most dramatic episodes in the book's history occurred in 1697, during a devastating fire at Stockholm's Royal Library in the Three Crowns Castle. The flames consumed almost everything, including 24,000 books and over 1,000 manuscripts, but the Codex Gigas somehow survived. It was thrown from a window just in time, landing with such force that it injured the person below. Some have speculated that the book itself was the cause of the fire, part of its malevolent power that seemed to follow it throughout history. Though most of the library was lost, the Devil's Bible remained intact, adding yet another layer to its mystique. Today, the Codex Gigas resides in the National Library of Sweden, where it continues to attract curious scholars and tourists alike. One of the most intriguing aspects is that 10 of its pages are missing. No one knows what these pages contained, but theories abound. Some believe they held dangerous knowledge, perhaps rituals or prophecies too dark to be revealed to the public. Others speculate that they may have been removed intentionally, perhaps to hide some critical secret about the manuscript's true origins or powers. Beyond the missing pages, the book's sheer craftsmanship is another source of mystery. The text is written in a consistent and precise calligraphy from beginning to end, with no noticeable changes in handwriting or ink, which has led experts to marvel at its creation. Given the estimated 320 calf skins used for its parchment and the detail in both the text and illustrations, some scholars believe it would have taken a single person over 20 years to complete, assuming they worked diligently every day. The fact that the entire manuscript seems to have been written by one hand, with no sign of aging or fatigue in the penmanship, only deepens the enigma. Was it really possible for Herman to write it in one night? Or was this the result of some supernatural intervention, as the legend suggests? The contents of the Codex Gigas offer another layer of intrigue. Aside from the Bible, it includes works by Isidore of Seville, medical treatises by Constantine the African, and various writings on history and law. It even contains a calendar chronicling events up to 1222. But what stands out are the magical formulas, rituals and instructions on how to summon spirits and ward off evil forces. This combination of sacred and occult texts is highly unusual and has led many to believe that the manuscript was designed to serve both religious and mystical purposes, perhaps as a tool to control or communicate with the supernatural. One of the book's strangest features is a full-page depiction of heaven that appears desolate and devoid of life. Some scholars interpret this eerie image as a reflection of Hermann's despair, or perhaps a deeper message about the nature of good and evil. In contrast, the infamous portrait of the devil on page 577 is both striking and unnerving, as it portrays Lucifer not as a grotesque figure, but as a regal being dressed in ermine, a material usually reserved for royalty. This artistic choice suggests that the devil was seen as a powerful and respected figure, perhaps even a rival to God's authority, further cementing the book's association with dark forces. As with many relics of the past, the Codex Gigas has become the subject of numerous legends and folklore. One tale recounts the story of a librarian who, after being locked in the library overnight, witnessed the books come to life, floating off the shelves and dancing in the air with the Codex Gigas leading them. The experience supposedly drove the librarian mad, and he was later institutionalized. This strange incident only added to the book's reputation for having supernatural powers, and such stories persist, even in modern times. While scholars today may not believe in the supernatural origins of the Codex Gigas, its creation and survival remain a marvel of medieval history. Some argue that the legend of the devil's involvement was invented to explain the book's impossibly fast production or to deter theft, as people feared the curse associated with it. Others continue to believe that the book's eerie history and unusual features are more than coincidence. Whether you see the Codex Gigas as a masterpiece of medieval craftsmanship or a relic of dark powers, one thing is certain: its mysteries continue to captivate and confound, leaving us with more questions than answers. In conclusion, the Codex Gigas is not just a manuscript. It's a puzzle that has transcended time. Its massive size, mysterious origins, cursed reputation, and the tantalizing possibility of missing dark secrets make it one of the most fascinating objects in history. As we peer into the pages of this ancient text, we can only wonder if its creator really struck a deal with the devil, or if the truth is hidden in the missing pages, lost to time but still powerful enough to intrigue us today. What do you think? Is the Codex Gigas truly cursed, or is its story just another medieval legend, twisted by time and superstition? One thing is for certain: the Codex Gigas will continue to intrigue, mystify, and terrify all who encounter it. Don't forget to comment your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more mysterious tales from history.